they're already doing this. You know, people are already saying that it's the de facto amnesty policies that were set out by the Obama administration that are encouraging people, you know, hey, if your kids make it across the border, we'll take them, we won't send them back, we'll take really good care of them, in fact. But they are already shoving it in our faces. Are you demonizing the children? Shame on you. These are kids. Just look at them. They're just kids. How dare you question them being here? Amnesty. And it's the same thing that's happening over at NPR. Now, this was on a recent broadcast of NPR's On Point show. The host was joined by some. And that's the truth. I mean, we already have Mexican drug cartels. They can be found in more than 2,000 of our U.S. cities. I'm working on a report that'll be coming out next week where a 14-year-old boy admits being abducted by the Sinaloa drug cartel when he was 11 years old, and he was forced to participate in at least 4 beheadings by the time he was 14 years old. So we have no idea who these children are, and that's not just coming from me. Arizona Governor Jan Brewer, who, as you know, a lot of these illegal immigrants, that is absolutely what border agents have told InfoWars exclusively as well. They say they are overwhelmed, there's no way they can patrol the borders, and that the worst of the worst criminals are slipping through the cracks. Just look at this. But we're being asked to look away. Our reporters go down to San Antonio and try and get some footage, and they're detained and taken down to a basement. Meanwhile, these illegal aliens are being given the VIP treatment. But here, just in this San Antonio facility, we have, you know, 1,000-something kids. They're being taken care of at $250 a day, a taxpayer on the taxpayer dime. So if you stop and do the math, that is $500,000 a day at one facility, and yet we're not allowed to know what's going on, how our taxpayer dollars are being spent. And it's not just us, it's not just reporters, it's our lawmakers as well. Obama is taking some lawmakers on a tour of one of these facilities, and they're not allowed to bring any recording devices. Basically, the tour says of the president. So, of course, these pictures, just like those press releases, are going to be heavily sanitized. There's not going to be any proof or any evidence or any true documentation of what's going on there, because it's going to be heavily sanitized. Now, one congressional staffer told the Daily Caller, he said, this is